How different is it coming back from year two and the organization, the system, everything?
It's a lot different. Like the vibe is way better. I don't know if it's just me, but like I feel like everyone feels that same vibe. Like we got a lot of guys back. You know, that continuity is huge, especially on defense. So it's fun, and we're enjoying it. Can't wait to get out there on the field.
You guys were tested so much last year in the secondary. Just with every week, it seemed like you had to have a different combination out there. Everybody's back. Just how much does what you went through last year as a secondary help you going into maybe this season? It's unpredictable, anything can happen, but as far as being prepared for those things.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough conference. The AFC is like stacked. So like you said, it's hard to make it through a whole season. There's going to be different combinations, but that's why we work so hard now to train everyone to be ready to play at any given moment. And like you said, I think we're callous. I think we built those little scars, but we healed up from them, and now we can put our foot to the gas and get things going.
Tom mentioned coming back, but you also bring Ronnie back now, and then you and Grant, after that. Just how important is that to have starting safeties be the same?
Right. That just brings me back to last year when we were talking, we're going to put 3 safeties on the field. How's it going to work? We had a lot of ups and downs, but, towards the end of the year, I think we all, kind of meshed, given whatever position the 3, core safeties were playing. And
Sergeant, do you think that can work? Like, did you see it a lot last year that you think that 3 safety look really can be effective this year?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, sometimes you want to bring more corners out there. I think, bringing safeties out there, especially like our skill types, I think we can do pretty much anything. Like Ronnie and Grant, they play nickel, they play dime, they play whatever you ask them to do. So I think us 3 on the field, even whatever the offense gives us, I think we can stand up and play any type of defense.
Do you feel like you'll be really ready to pop in this defense this year now that you kind of know your role and they know best how to use you? You're ready to just roll?
100%. Like I said, towards the end of last year, we were like really rolling. Like it was kind of natural. The beginning of the year was kind of like we're thinking a lot. We're trying to get adjusted, but even now, it's like it just feels natural. We don't have to say anything to each other. It's kind of like we just look, and that's like the definition of a good defense, good secondary from what I've learned in the past.
John, when you go back to watching the Green Bay game from home, to where we are now with the quarterback situation here, are you surprised it got to that, or did you expect some change after what you were watching on Christmas Day?
I think that's just the name of the league and the nature of the business that we're in. If I'm not producing, they're going to try to do their best to find somebody that's going to produce. So whether it's a quarterback, whether it's a receiver, running back, offensive lineman, that's just the nature of the game, the nature of our business. And, it's a business move.
The whole room is different, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I loved all those guys that we had here before. I'll get to love all the guys that we have here now. And like I said, that's just the nature of the business.
It's hard for defenses to dominate today's game, right? What would be your definition of a dominant defense in today's NFL?
I think taking the ball away heavy. You want to lead the league in takeaways. You want to limit yards. You want to limit points. I think those 3 things are the definition of a great defense. In my head, I don't want teams to even get a first down. So, and that encompasses all 3 of those things that I just mentioned. So I think that's what it is.
When you joined the team last year, Delpit was coming off Achilles surgery, and then you played the whole year with him. What do you expect from him now, 2 years removed from that surgery?
I mean, he could be one of the best, period. In the game that we got today, our safeties, we don't really get mentioned in those top-tier safeties, so I think this is an opportunity for us to, we know each other and just feed off each other and be the best. I want to say tandem. Is a tandem 3 people? Can a tandem be 3? Well, the best trio, I think we could be the best trio in the league, and I'm just looking forward to it.
I know last year you guys, you mentioned the takeaways aspect of it. You guys finished middle of the pack last year with takeaways. Do you guys talk about that as a team? I mean, I know Greg talks about still going after that first career interception.
Yeah.
Do you guys talk about it as a secondary to make that a priority?
Absolutely. We talk about it as a whole defense. We have a competition going on with the whole defense. It's called the Alpha Dogs. And it's not just takeaways, it's just attacking the ball. We want to just keep attacking the ball. Good things are going to happen. And so that was the first thing that we mentioned when we got back for training camp. We saw all the numbers, but we said takeaways is what's most important.
What's the Alpha Dog competition? What's the prize?
There's a prize for sure. Coach Woods hasn't gone over with us yet, but there's a prize for sure. And we had 4 teams, and I think my team's gonna win. So.
Is there more added to the defensive package this year, or is it just perfect what you did
last?
It's early on. I'm pretty sure, you never want to stay stagnant. So I'm pretty sure, we'll try some new things. But right now, we just want to master the things that we had last year.
What were your feelings watching your former team in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was bittersweet. I know most of the guys. There are a lot of new guys as well, but I know that the work that they put in, I know like their daily rhythm, their daily routine, and they were deserving of it. It's not like it's a fluke or anything. So it's kind of bittersweet.
You wish you would have been there?
No, I'm where my feet are. I like being here, and I think we can get there with our group here. So it was just a little bit of both.
You weren't tempted to go to the game?
I was in LA actually. Obviously, I had tickets, but yeah, I didn't really want to go. I just wanted to watch it on TV.
You talked last year a lot about finding the role you were comfortable in, right? They were trying you different things than you'd been used with the Rams. So what do you think that role will look like in year two?
Yeah, I think it's just, being a perfectionist playing deep. That's just me personally. Obviously, whatever they ask me to do, I'm going to do it. But I think, just defending those big plays, usually if you can limit big plays, you're going to win the game and have a good defense. So I think that's like my role, just being the air traffic control, not letting anything get behind us and playing deep.
And you're comfortable now doing that as opposed to being more toward the line of scrimmage?
Oh, yeah, 100%. We were just watching, like, highlights from last year. Not even highlights, just, like, teach tape and relearning the systems. And I popped on a lot of the clips. I'm like, okay, I got stuff to build on, but I also did some good things last year. So it's just, I'm looking forward to it.
When we talked to Greg yesterday, he had mentioned that just with what you guys are bringing back, you have the opportunity to be one of the better, if not best, secondaries in the league. And obviously, you got to go out on the field and you have to just do it
Right.
instead of talk about it. But for you, what will it take for you guys to get to that level, to be one of those best lockdown secondaries?
I think it's consistency. That's like the truest measure of success in all walks of life and any type of business. Consistency. We can't start slow. We got to finish strong. We got to go 17 games strong of just pure good defense, not giving up big plays, and I think that's what's really going to take us to the next level.
You look back to that Chargers game last year. Defensive breakdowns.
Right.
To where you guys are now. What changed? What changed that from happening again?
I think just being like students of the game. I mean, those were easy fixes. I said that like during that week, just like little blunders that like everyone looks at each other like, what happened? Like, and yeah, easy fixes. But now we know, like I said, we're callous. We learn from those things. We're not oblivious to the mistakes that we made, and I think it's night and day from now and then.
Is it hard to think about whether Deshaun's going to be here or not, or how long he might be away?
It's not hard to think about. I mean, obviously, we knew what was going on before he even signed here. Like, not knowing what team he was going to, we knew that there was going to be something going on with him. It just so happened to be us, and I'm sure we'll take care of it the right way and go about things the right way.
Kind of off that, John. I know again you're trying kind of avoid it, but are you shocked that it's actually taken this long and there is no answer as you guys start camp?
I am, but like I said, that's out of our control. We got to control what we control out on the field and put the work in. He's here, and that's all we can worry about.
Two defensive games stand out. The game you guys intercepted Lamar Jackson 4 times, and then the Cincinnati game where you chase like a rookie.
Yeah.
Should we expect that to be your standard, or were those just two of the best games that you've been a part of defensively?
Yeah, like I said, every game is different. I mean, and consistency is the truest measure. So we want every game to be a dominant performance. But there are going to be some games where we don't have any takeaways, but the offense couldn't really do anything. So I think like there's different types of games, especially throughout the season. Just playing the best brand of football that we can is our goal.
What do you think was the better game for the defense between those two? I mean, you won the Cincinnati game and didn't win the Baltimore game, but not because of defense.
I'll probably say the Baltimore game. More takeaways. I think they had the same amount of points, so I can't judge it at that. But it was just a better feel. Like the atmosphere was better. It was a big stage, and we all answered the bell. So I'll say that one.
John, you guys you're going to work against these young receivers here. I mean, obviously outside of Amari, he's the veteran in the group, but just what can you guys do as a defense to help those young guys on the offensive side come along a little faster, because they are going to be counted on so much this year offensively?
Oh yeah, push them. Don't make it easy on them. Like it's game day every time we step out there on the field, and eventually they'll get accustomed to it. But not gonna make it easy. We're gonna disguise things. We're gonna move around, get up in their face. They're our teammates. We're gonna take care of each other. But yeah, definitely not making it easy on them. Show them what they're gonna have to see for 17 weeks.
That tough love, just I guess how will that make them better players?
Yeah, just what they're gonna have to see on game day, they'll see here. And first things first, knowing that it's coming from a good place. We're all teammates. We're all just trying to push each other to be better. So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
John, you talked about being a great defense and finding consistency now, but you talked about it feeling more natural. How much does that change your perspective when you're dissecting not only your own play, but the safeties' play and making those next steps and maybe being more critical than you were last season because you're able to see different things now?
Right. I always say, last year was kind of like introducing us to a defense, and I know some guys were here, but it was a little different just with the different guys here. Now we're picking up where we left off, truly, and I'm not saying that. We're picking up where we left off. We're mastering things. We're a whole lot better at just letting our bodies do what we're supposed to do, and I think it's going to definitely take off. Like you said, we're going to be critical. I know I am amongst the safety room and the corners as well, just because I know what we can be. We have flashes of greatness, but like I said, that consistency is what we need.
What does Delpit add to that? The safety mix. Like, what does he do best?
I think he's like a mixture of myself and Ronnie. Like, I feel like he can do pretty much everything, and he has done it. Even you go back to his LSU days, he pretty much did everything for them. Could take the ball away. He's explosive. He's a good leader. I think people sleep on that. Works hard. Does everything right. So I think it's just like he's the glue, to the safety room and honestly to the DB room.
John, what does it say about it? What did you learn about Greg last year, and what's it say about him that he's probably going to play outside and inside this season?
I learned that he wants to do it. He has want to. When the departure of Troy Hill, I think he stepped up to the plate like, this is my job now, whether I got to play outside, inside. Y'all said he wanted to keep, working to get his first pick, but as long as he plays at a high level, he did it last year, had flashes of greatness, he could tackle. So I think it's just the want-to and the effort that separates him from a lot of other guys. Yep, thank you.
Appreciate you.